today we are going to learn about the first lesson of the second term is direct proportion. Before starting the direct proportion, first we have to discuss the ratio. What is a ratio? Ratio is a relationship between two or more quantities, and that quantities should be in the same unit. Very important thing, in the same unit. For an example, mass of the box A is 2 kilograms and mass of the box B is 500 grams. Then now I want to write this one as a ratio. Mass of box A to mass of box B. This symbol is used to mention the ratios. Then we know, but in here units are different. Then we have to convert them into same unit. We can convert 2 kilograms into grams. Then 2 kilograms is equal to 2000 grams. Then we can write 2000 grams. Don't write the units because units are same. Then 500 grams. Now we can write this one in the simplest form. We can cancel 2 zeros. Then we obtain 20 to 5. Again we can divide both sides by 5. Then 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then ratio is 4 to 1. Next thing is the proportion. Let us consider it from the example. In here I have mentioned number of apples and price as the quantities. In here one apple, price of one apple is 60 rupees. Then we know price of 2 apples is 120 rupees. Now I want to write the ratio between the number of apples. In here number of apples 1 to 2. And this side ratio between their prices 60 to 120. In here we can write this one in the simplest form. Now this one is in the simplest form and we can write this one in the simplest form. We can divide both quantities by 60. Then we can obtain 1 to 120 divided by 60 is 2. Again we can observe that this one is equal to this one. Then this ratio is equal to this ratio. So this kind of ratios are called as proportions. This side is same as this side. But quantities, magnitude of quantities may be different, but their ratios should be equal. And next thing is we have to fill these blanks in here. Now we have to use the knowledge of proportions. 2 to 3 is equal to 6 to something. What is that? 2 becomes 6. We can consider this quantity. 2 becomes 6. Then we have to multiply 2 by 3. Then again we have to multiply this quantity by 3. This one is the equivalent ratios. 3 times 3 is 9. Then 2 times 3 is equal to 6 times 9. In here 10 becomes 50. 10 is multiplied by 5. Then this quantity should be multiplied with 5. Then what is that quantity? We know 7. Or you can find the reverse process. By using the reverse process, 50 becomes 10. Then you have to divide 50 by 5. Again 50 divided by 5 is 10. Then 35 divided by 5 is 7. 10 to 7 is equal to 50 to 35. And the next thing is direct proportion. Direct proportion is, let us discuss this one. Number of apples. The previous example, one apple, price of one apple is 60 rupees and price of 2 apples is 120 rupees. Now can you see, when we increase this side, now we can see number of apples increase from 1 to 2. 1 to 2 මේ පැත්ත වැඩි වෙනවා. Then this side also increase from 60 to 120. This side also increase. This side increase, then this side also increase in the same ratio. එකම විදිහට තමයි වැඩි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. And let us consider this one. Number of apples is 3 and price is 180. Then what about one apple? We know one apple is 3 apples, 180. Then one apple is 60. Now in here, this quantity decreases from 3 to 1. මේ පැත්ත අඩු වෙනවා. Then this side also decrease from 180 to 60. Decrease. Then the direct proportion is when one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases in the same ratio. එකම විදිහට. Then when one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases in the same ratio. This one is called as the direct proportion. Next thing is let us discuss some examples. Number of pens and the price. First we can increase this quantity. Number of pens. Pan ගාන වැඩි වෙද්දී price එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? වැඩි වෙනවා. When we increase this quantity, the price also increase. Then this one is a direct proportion. Length of a side of a square and its perimeter. Now I increase the side. We can observe that the perimeter also increase. Then this one is correct. This one is increased. Then this one also increase at the same ratio. The number of units of water consumed. අපි පාවිච්චි කරන ජල ඒකක ගාන. And the monthly bill. If we consume more units of water, then we have to pay a large bill. Then this one also increase. This one is correct. Now you can do exercise 10.1.